All right, I have a problem. I'm a sucker for new ideas. You might be familiar with this feeling. You're in the middle of a project, grinding it out, and bam, a new idea hits you. It's shiny, it's exciting, and it feels so urgent and obviously important that you convince yourself that it's worth pivoting everything. Yeah, that's been me, over and over again. And in the case that you're new here, welcome. My name is Dante, and for the past 7 years, I've been running my own video production company. I've built podcasts, I've built businesses, and if I'm being honest, I've abandoned a few. Okay, probably more than a few. This video is about one small shift that helped me to stop chasing every shiny object and actually start finishing things. At the end of 2024, I sat down and took a full inventory of everything that I'd done that year. All of my successes, my failures, my fears, and my aspirations going into 2025. This was an interesting exercise and actually quite humbling, because what I'd found was a pattern. Of the 7 failures that I had listed out from that year, 4 of them were ventures that I'd started with excitement and enthusiasm and fizzled out 3 or 4 months later. Actually, they didn't really fizzle out. Instead, they were replaced by the next great idea. And each time I had a really good reason for switching. But when I zoomed out, it was obvious. I wasn't building anything long term. I was just sprinting from one idea to the next. By the way, if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe. I share one every week. And that's when I stumbled across this quote from Steve Jobs that really stuck with me. He said, "People think focus is saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. But that's not what it means at all."
Focusing is about saying no. Focusing is about saying no. And you've got to say no, 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 no. And when you say no, you piss off people.
That resonated because I wasn't trying to say no to any of them. I was trying to do them all, just a little bit. And then I heard Tom Brady say something at his Hall of Fame speech. 2 totally different worlds, but a very similar message. He said,
"You don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it."
And I realized it's not just about starting off with a great idea. It's about sticking around long enough to make the idea great. And so I created something that's changed the way I deal with this. I call it the Not Now list. It's exactly what it sounds like. Now whenever a new great idea pops into my head, I write it down. That's it. I have a dedicated place for these ideas to live. That way I don't lose it, but it doesn't derail me either. And here are 5 great reasons why this works. First and foremost, it gives me permission to stay focused on the current project. No detours. Second, it lets the idea breathe. Oftentimes, some distance will reveal whether the idea truly has merit or if it was just excitement in disguise. Third, you start to build up sort of a personal idea library. Oftentimes, I'll look back later and think, oh, I'm ready to take this on now. Fourth, seeing all these ideas together on paper helps you learn a little bit about how your mind works. It sort of reveals what your brain is constantly working on behind the scenes, and you begin to see patterns. And finally, it gives me some time to think about whether someone else would be better suited to take on this idea. Maybe I can share it with them or partner with them. And worth noting, the Not Now list won't kill your creativity. It actually channels it. If your brain runs like mine, constantly spinning up new ideas, then this might be the system you didn't know you needed. You don't have to stop having ideas, you just have to stop acting on them all right away. So yeah, the Not Now list. It's simple, but it's saved me from myself more times than I can count. And honestly, my future self already feels grateful. And once I started regularly using the Not Now list, I realized that ideas weren't the only thing that could pull me off course. Shifting priorities, decision fatigue, these things really chip away at momentum too. And so I started pairing the Not Now list with a weekly ritual that I call Sunday Systems. Every Sunday, I sit down and map out the week ahead. I don't just list tasks, but I decide where my time should actually go and what I'm gonna say not now to before the week even begins. Because ideas are only powerful when paired with great execution. In that combination, Sunday Systems and the Not Now list have been a real game changer for me. So I made a video about that too. Check it out, and thanks for watching.